Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family, and today we're working on Easter dishes. And right now I'm doing some deviled eggs. I just want to show you how I make mine. Now, I cooked them in the egg cooker and I put them over in some ice water to let them cool off, and they peel beautifully. Today I'm not making very many because it's just us. And I'm going to cut them in half with my very sharp Rada knife. Look at the inside of the egg. Is that not beautiful? I use extra large eggs. You can use a large, jumbo, whatever you want, whatever you have. Okay, so I've got those cut open. Now I'm going to use this to put the halves back in. So what I want to do is I'm going to take the yolk and put it right inside this bowl. This bowl might be a little bit too big, but it'll be okay. And then I'm going to put the egg halves in this little plate I've got here. Now, for my Easter dinner, I will put them in my pretty little egg tray. And I just didn't want to dig it out today. We don't care what it's in. We like deviled eggs. Why do they call them deviled eggs? Can y'all tell me? Can anybody tell me? Okay, so let's mash up these yolks. I'm going to get my big spoon here. So it doesn't take but a minute. The hardest part is cooking the eggs. Now, I cooked them in my egg cooker, as I told you, but you can cook them on the stove. Start them in cold water, bring them to a boil, and let them boil 10 to 12 minutes. Or another method that I have found when I'm doing them on the stove top that works really well is bring them to a boil, turn it off, and put the lid on, and then let it sit for about 10 minutes, and that works beautifully. Now, I'm going to put some mayonnaise in here. I have Hellmann's mayonnaise today. I like Hellmann's or Duke's. Now, it don't take a lot. I don't want it mushy. Now, I got another jar if I need it, because this one's almost empty. We'll see. But I don't have any pickle relish, so I'm going to have to cut up some pickles. But we want just the tiniest squirt of mustard. I like that little tang. Now, I've seen some put vinegar in it. That would be good if you wanted to. It would give it the tang, same as the mustard does. You can splash some of this pickle juice in, which we might do that. But right now, I am going to cut up these dill chips. I don't have any of the other, so, I'm improvising. I'm going to use what I have. I'm not going to run out to the store when I can do this. Cut them up real fine. Now, we're going to put these through a piping bag because we want it to be pretty. I don't care if it's a holiday or not. Make your food beautiful. And Mr. Jones likes deviled eggs. There's not too many things that I make that he doesn't like, to tell you the truth. I'm going to run my knife back through it again. I want them small enough that they'll go through my tip. That might have been a couple of tablespoons of pickles, if that much. Let's mix this up. Now, I'm not going to add any salt to this because I think with the pickles in it, I don't think we need any salt. I don't want it too loose. So I'm going to add just a tiniest splash of that pickle juice. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick, and I saw somebody else do this. And I've been doing it ever since. I've got my popping bag, and I put it inside the jar and then fold it over that jar. That's an extra hand. And I think I have showed that to you before. Now, look around, make sure I've got everything in here. And it's so good, y'all. We can always add some salt at the table if we need it. I don't think I can get any closer. I had somebody ask if I could get better view so you could see it better. Now, I'm going to take this. Looky there. Kind of squeeze it around. And look, let's just squeeze it into our egg. I hope I got that pickle small enough. And we're going to fill these up. And we're going to keep putting it in these eggs until we've used it all. The fuller they are, the prettier they are. I might have got it a little bit too loose because it's not showing that pattern like I want it to. But you know, that's okay. It's not going to change the taste. Now, my grandson, Dalton, would never forgive me if I didn't put a sprinkle of paprika on these eggs. That's his favorite part. And the more, the better for him. Looky there. No time. We've got deviled eggs. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration. And there's really not a recipe. It's just instructions. So I appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to you joining me again. See you soon. Bye, everybody.